everyone, welcome to my first video on my channel. My name is Jamie, and as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a story time of the time I was talking to a guy with a foot fetish. So without further ado, let's get right into this video.
What? Oh, no, do my feet smell?
No, they're a trigger for me. They make me
Trigger?
want sex.
I don't understand, Mike.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went to Walmart. Well, he was going to Walmart and he had hit me up. He's like, you want to go with me? And I was basically like, sure. You know, for me, I don't know if other girls or guys do this, but when you kind of starting to like someone and wherever they go, like he could have been like, I'm gonna go get my blood drawn, and I'm like, oh, I want to go too, you know, stuff like that. That's me. I just always just want to go along for the ride, go along for the adventure. So I was like, cool, I want to go too, even though I didn't really need anything from Walmart. Didn't really need to go to Walmart for any reason, but because he was going, I wanted to go too. So he came and he got me and went to Walmart, and he parked in a really weird place. He parked on the side where they do like deliveries or whatever. So that was kind of weird to me, but I was like, you know, I tried to kind of overlook it. So anyway, we're in the car and we didn't get out right away, which was another weird thing to me. I'm just like, well, we're at Walmart now. You said you wanted to come to Walmart and we're not getting out the car. And we were just talking, and I think another red flag for me, what kind of made me give me the inkling that he had a foot fetish, was whatever I said, he would somehow redirect that to my feet. It was weird. Like, I don't remember exactly the exact conversation, but I know that was it. Like, that's what kind of made me uncomfortable, because I could have said, I'm really in the mood for pancakes right now, and he would have been like, really? So what color are your...
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Again, I just kind of went with it. I'm just like, I forgot what I said, but yeah, he finally was just like, oh, let me give you a foot massage. And he starts massaging my feet, and then this is when things really got weird for me, because at that point I felt like I was with the third wheel of the date. Like, it just became him, my feet, and then it was me. He was just massaging my feet, and it was like a really rough, awkward foot massage. I think that was like my first foot massage from a guy that I kind of like. I really didn't even like him really, but it was like my first foot massage from a guy, and it was just really weird, and it was just not what I expected it to be. But I was just trying to go with it. I was trying to give him, like, just give him the benefit of the doubt, but that was probably a huge mistake. But again, he was a really nice guy. But anyway, so then as time went on, literally them staring at my feet, then he starts sucking on my toes, and when I say it was just so gross and weird, because again, it was like winter time, my feet were a little sweaty, but he just did not care. I don't know what they were talking about, why they were like, why my feet was in his lap, but he must have liked it, and then he just went sucking on my toes. And I started giggling. Like, when I'm awkward, I just start to giggle, because I really didn't know what else to say at that point, because like I said, at that point I didn't even matter. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, again, just laughing. And I think he took my giggling as if I was into it, but it was really like my awkward giggle, like, okay, you can take me home now, because this Walmart run is over. So then he pulls out his phone and he starts recording himself sucking on my toes, and I just was like, yeah, any potential like crush or whatever, it was dead, because it was just really weird. To my knowledge, he never like posted the video or anything, and honestly, it really wouldn't be damaging on me on my part, because it's basically him. I mean, you can hear me and probably see like this much of my face. giggling, but it was not like, you can tell, like if you were to listen to it, you can hear like type giggles, because it was just so awkward. It was just really awkward. So he was doing that, and I was just like, I couldn't really even say anything because I was in total shock. I have never ever I've heard of people having foot fetishes, but I didn't really think like a young black male, which he was, would ever have it. Like, you don't really hear about black guys having foot fetishes. So he was the first, and it just really took me by surprise. And it went on for like, it felt like it went on for like 15 minutes, but it was probably like 5 minutes or so. And then I finally said, okay, we need to stop because this is getting really weird. I wasn't into it. I just wanted to go home and take a shower, honestly, not just wash my feet. I wanted to take a shower because it just felt so awkward, and that's exactly what I did. So then he finally stopped and I got my foot back, and the ride home, again, oh, spoiler alert, we never even went inside Walmart. I guess after he got into an entanglement with my feet, he completely forgot what we came there for, so we never even went into Walmart. And it was just really awkward, but I did like that. I feel like he trusted me because he never once said like, oh, could you not tell anyone about this, like I don't want people to know like I have a foot fetish. Like, he never said anything about like that. And plus I never wanted to like embarrass him, like, oh yeah, that guy sucked on my toes or anything like that. Well, I'm not that kind of person. And then it's like, that's his business. Like I said, he was a really good person. Everyone has kind of weird, I guess, fetishes or things that they're into. And I'm not the kind of person to expose him because he really is a good guy. It's just that what he's into, foot fetish, whatever, just wasn't for me. But he did tell me like, oh, you have really pretty feet, and pretty much all the compliments was towards my feet. I have guys compliment me on like certain areas of my body, and I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, cool. But that was probably the first and I think last time I ever heard a guy say, you have such gorgeous feet. And I was just like, oh, thanks. It wasn't an insult, but then at the same time it was just really weird because I've just never heard that before. After that, I wasn't avoiding him really. It was more so I wasn't putting in the effort. I guess I did in the beginning. Like, I would see him, and before I would like see him, walk up to him, have a conversation. Now when I seen him, I like kept it brief, like hey, and kept it moving. Not because I was awkward, it was weird or anything. It was just because I didn't want to lead him on. I'm mature enough, like I didn't want to have him think like I was okay with it. I just want him to know like, okay, you know, we can be cool from a distance. But the whole foot thing was like a real turn off. I never really said that, but I think he picked up the signs when I would kind of like high and dash. So I think he realized like, yeah, the whole foot thing really kind of, I wouldn't say it scared me away. Like I said, I would still like acknowledge him if I was to see him, but that was probably about it. I didn't want to lead him on or anything, think like we can have foot sucking toes dates or anything like that. I was like, no, it was just not my cup of tea. And then by that time, I was dating my ex-boyfriend, so I was just like, yeah. You know, it kind of, I feel bad because he was a really good guy, but it was just that one little thing just kind of ruined it all for me, because it was weird. He was really into feet, and then my ex, he really did not like feet at all. He didn't like when I would like lay my my legs across from him. Fun fact though, when he got really drunk, he started sucking on my toes, and it gave me like really weird flashbacks to when this guy was sucking on my toes. So it was really, so I've had my toes sucked on about twice, 3 times actually. Somebody's husband sucked on my toes, then this guy sucked on my toes, and my ex-boyfriend Joshua sucked on my toes. Into it though, I'm really not into it. Some girls like having their toes sucked on or whatever. I'm not. But yeah, he went on. I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't really kept up with him or what he's doing. I hope that he's doing well. I hope that he's found someone who is into toe play and all that good stuff. I hope he became a successful what is he, personal trainer. That's what he was trying to get into last time I heard from him, last time I talked to him, because he eventually did leave school. So yeah, that was just my little story time of the time I talked to a guy who had a foot fetish. I hope you all enjoyed it. This was just my first story time, you know, really what I wanted to do for my channel, introduce my channel. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, share with the rest of your friends, and yeah, and also leave comments about any advice or any other story times you might want me to do, anything else you want to see from my channel and stuff like that. So